What's up, you guys? How you doing? I hope you're great. My name is Tando. Welcome to my channel. I am going to be reacting to a Doja Cat video. The latest news is that she apparently hates her fans, and she won't say "I love you" to them because she doesn't know them. So stick around, and let's get into it.
Obviously doesn't like her fans. That's pretty obvious now that I've seen how she's addressing them. Now Doja, she used to be in them chats, Cat. Doja Cat. It's been a little while since we spoke about Doja Cat. I'm sure everybody's familiar with the name and the face. One of the biggest pop stars in the world and one of the most famous women in the pop world. Doja has been doing it for real, for real. She's ultra talented, very creative, and just generally speaking, she's a great artist. I don't
She's
personally
very
listen to her,
funny
but
too.
I could definitely appreciate her
She's
talent
hilarious
from afar. Now, that aside, what's going on right now is very sad actually. Doja Cat these last few days has been exhibiting some very bad behavior to her own fans. She's been disrespecting her fans. She's been addressing them in a very condescending and rude tone. Doesn't seem like she really cares about her fans all that much. As a matter of fact, just reading in between the lines, what I see is someone who actually feels contempt for their own fans. And contempt is a very good word to describe this. When someone feels contempt for another human being, that means that they have strong feelings of dislike in said human being, and there's a clear lack of respect on the person who's feeling this way towards that person. If you guys don't know what's going on, let me inform you. So this starts with a relationship Doja Cat is currently in. I'm going to refrain from mentioning who the person is for legality purposes. One quick Google search, Doja Cat boyfriend, you're going to find it. So she's in a relationship with this person who has, let's say, a lighter skin complexion. So think not Chief Keef, think the opposite like Pete Davidson. Doja ain't being the she loves white men allegations. Now what happens when a celebrity is in a public relationship is their fans usually start giving their opinions about said person. If they're a rad human, you're going to see the praise. If they're a not so rad human, you also going to see that as well. According to Doja Cat fans, not according to me, actually let me just say allegedly according to Doja Cat fans, to protect myself, this person isn't all that. Several Doja Cat fans have came out and spoke out against this person. Doja Cat fans have been claiming that this individual is a predator. One of her fans said this on Twitter. I called out Doja Cat for dating a man who has hurt so many of my friends and myself. Here's just the surface level of what he's done, the person said. The person who wrote this tweet linked another tweet from a woman who's essentially claiming the same thing. And then came another tweet and another tweet and another tweet. So it kept going. So this kept going so much to the point where her own fans started chiming in. A lot of them were essentially, saying, hey, Doja Cat. They were tweeting at her, right? They're tweeting at her saying, hey, Doja Cat, all these supposed allegations about your boyfriend, they're saying that he's hurt women, he's a predator, a manipulator, and has used his status in a deceptive and disgusting way.
So
Doja Cat, please address this. And I think this is a normal reaction. The fans were confused at why all these young women were coming out and saying all these things about her man. I don't think Doja Cat owes anybody an explanation. I just want to make that very clear. I don't think she owes anybody an explanation. However, that being said, she could have seen this and ignored this. If she did that, I would have not been on here making this video, right? However, she did respond. Before she responded, though, what ended up happening is Doja Cat started blocking a lot of the fans who were bringing this up. Her fans then started posting and exchanging screenshots between each other, saying, Doja Cat blocked me. Other fans came out and said the same thing happened to them. At this point, things started getting a little weird because Doja Cat went from blocking her fans to directly addressing them. One of her fans, a fan page, dropped this comment on Instagram. Girl, everyone is unstanding you. You shouldn't be standing another human being in the first place. But anyway, girl, everyone is unstanding you. Even if you paint yourself gold, it won't make things better. Doja Cat responded saying, I want y'all to read this comment and take it as a message. I don't give a fuck what you think about my personal life. I never have and never will give a fuck about what you think about me or my personal life. Goodbye and good riddance, miserable hoes. Haha.
Oh, wow.
Sorry for reading that so fast.
Wow.
I'm on my third coffee
with the attitude.
Anyway, mind you, this was a response to what they were saying about her boyfriend. Again, I don't think she owes anybody an explanation. And I just want to reiterate that once again because that's how I really feel about that. However, with that being the case, no response would have been better than a response where your fan is coming at, you saying, please, Doja Cat, get it together if you want to make things better. No matter what way you look at it, this is a fan, okay? We just got to keep that in mind. She could have ignored the comment, but decided to call this fan and the rest of her fans who were inquiring about the situation miserable hoes. I think as a 27-year-old grown woman, you should know better, right? And by the way, the bulk of her fans are 18 and below. Just keep that in mind. So these are children. They're young. So I think she should know better as a grown woman. Moving on from this, a bunch of people on social media started speaking out about this. This one tweet that went viral said, Doja Cat blocking people asking her why she's in a relationship with a predator isn't horrible. Actually, I think she meant to say is horrible, yet not surprising. She's the same woman who is actively making fun of Amber Heard on TikTok and Instagram. Don't know how true that last part is, but that's what the tweet said. This other tweet said, Doja Cat needs to learn that she isn't God. Her platform and success can be gone in an instant. That's true. None of that shit is guaranteed. That's true. She got lucky? Nah, she's talented. She didn't get lucky. Yeah. And I think she's one of the most nasty artists when it comes to fan communication. You're dating a groomer. So a lot of people were coming together condemning Doja for this. Her own fans started joining the battle as well. Now this is when things started getting a little weird. So Doja put up this post on Threads, the new social media app, and said, "My life, my rules, my style, my attitude." A Doja Cat fan responded by saying, "I want to hear you say, I do love you guys as usual. You say to your fans." Doja responded saying, "I don't though, because I don't even know y'all." Damn,
but that was so random though. Why would you, why would you ask her to say that I love you too? Why? Doesn't that take away the meaning when you have to ask someone to tell you that they love you? That was, no, I don't know why they would tweet that. Oh, they didn't even tweet. I don't know why they would ask her to say that though, because it takes away the whole meaning, the whole point of saying you love the person. If I'm asking you to say it to me, then it doesn't really matter anymore, does it? It's not genuine.
Saying, and we don't know you, but we've supported you through thick and thin. Mind you, you'd be nothing without us. You'd be working at a grocery store making songs on a fucking garage band, Miss High School Dropout.
I mean,
Doja responded saying, nobody forced you. I don't know why you're talking to me like you're my mother, bitch. You sound like a crazy person. The same person responded back saying, I sound crazy? You're dating a pedo, and blocking his victims.
Who is now?
And it gets worse. Now you're telling your fans you don't love them and coming off as this ungrateful, mean girl persona, and we're all over it. It's not funny. Stop trying to be funny and cunty, babe. Bailey Taylor T 13 going absolutely ballistic. Gotta give it to you. She came with the big guns. Goddammit. What happened after this is Doja Cat fans started calling themselves kittens. I know, it sounds weird, but that's what they did, right? And it's apparently a name they got from Doja Cat herself. So back in 2020, when Doja Cat dropped the Say So, you know, the song, I gotta say so. Actually, it's Why Don't You Say So. You know that song, right?
Yeah.
You probably heard it. It gets played in H&M and shit. So back in 2020, when Doja Cat dropped the Say So remix with the Nicki Minaj, she put up this post on Twitter saying, Kittens and Barbs at Nicki Minaj took over my Say So playlist. Connect now to unlock it. So Doja Cat called her fans kittens on that tweet. And then on another tweet around the same time, she said, because I don't feel morally right pet naming you guys, I need you all to pick one and stick with it because I see this question floating around too much. What do we want to be? Doja Cat asked her fans. This tweet had a poll where Doja Cat fans could vote for what the fan base name would eventually be. And right there it says kittens, and below that it says cubs. So this was a name that her own fans got from her. Doja Cat kind of forgot that this ever happened. Maybe it's amnesia or, you know, some good ass weed, I don't know. But Doja decided to put up this post on Threads responding to her own fans calling themselves this kitten's name. My fans don't call themselves shit. If you call yourself a kitten or a fucking kittens, that means you need to get off your phone and get a job and help your parents with the house. Damn, she really said, go get a job, you bum bitch. That's crazy. When her fans responded to her by saying, question mark, only using the name you gave your fans. Doja responded by saying, when I was an alcoholic teen. Just a fact check, that's actually not a factual statement. Doja Cat is a 95 baby like me, which would make her 24 years old in 2020 when she came up with the kitten's fan base name. As a result of this, a lot of her biggest fan accounts have actually deactivated their accounts as a way to take a stand against Doja. They don't like seeing the community get disrespected like this, and so they're doing what any fan should do, which is not support the very person who's disrespecting their own community. Now, as for my perspective on this entire situation, I want to lead with this statement right here. And this goes for not just Doja Cat fans, not just music fans, but human beings, period. How someone treats one person is a reflection of how that person treats everybody. How you treat someone, period, is a direct reflection of how you treat any human being. Now, what does this exactly mean? Question mark, you might ask. Well, it means that people don't change how they treat others based on how they treat one specific individual. Let me explain even further. Have you ever been in a situation where, let's say you've been out with a person, maybe on a date, maybe it's a quote-unquote friend of yours, or it's someone that you're acquainted to, it could be any person in any situation. Have you then had an experience where that person has, let's say, you went to a restaurant, right, and they spoke to the server in a condescending tone, or maybe they addressed people who might be considered lower status than them by society standard in a patronizing way, or maybe it's someone who can't do anything for them, like a stranger. That's a really good example. So based on a person who's in front of them and how valuable they are to them, they treat them accordingly. So the less valuable a person is in their eyes, the less respect they give that person. They operate from this mindset of, why should I show them respect if their disapproval of my treatment towards them can have a detrimental effect on me? Doja Cat speaking to her individual fans like this and turning those individual fans against her because she addressed them in a condescending way is not going to have an effect on what she's doing overall. Sure, she loses these handful of fans because she spoke to them in a tone that was filled with disdain, but losing these handful of fans will not have an effect on what she's doing from a grand scheme perspective. However, and follow me, right? Even though that's true, there's 2 points I want to address regarding this. Number one, the fact that she was discomfortable addressing her own fans in this way, to me at least, really uncovers a lot about how she feels about her fans in general. Because disrespecting one fan is disrespecting all fans. That's number one. Number two, what this kind of thing leads to is all the other fans who are seeing this go down are mentally putting themselves in these supporters' shoes, and they get this picture in their head of how she would treat them. One of the reasons why Taylor Swift is so successful is because she's shown her fans, without meeting all of them individually, she would hug them, she would embrace them, she invites them to their home, she plays them unreleased music, she bakes them motherfucking cookies, and she goes to their wedding, and she does all these things because Taylor Swift is a genuinely good human being. That's not a tactic, that's who she is. When someone shows you who they are, believe them the first time. Those are the words of a great woman by the name of Maya Angelou. Doja Cat just, by this situation, has single-handedly shown me that she does not give a flying F about the same people who contributed to the kind of life she's living. A lot of people are saying, well, she doesn't owe them any love, and that's right, she absolutely doesn't. She, however, owes them common courtesy. Not because they changed her life and they bought her records, but because these are human beings who, on top of that, are her fans, are her supporters, are the same people who allowed her to tour all over the world, sold millions of records, and now she's living the kind of life that she once used to dream about. With that being said, no one gave Doja Cat anything. She worked for it 1000%. However, because she's ultra talented and she's put on this pedestal, what happens is people will make excuses for this behavior and she won't get knocked off this pedestal for the same shit us regular folks will get knocked off for. She's up on the podium and has this luminous aura around her due to her fame and success, and so when she speaks to other human beings, the same ones who contributed to her getting to that position in the first place, in this way, it doesn't matter because of her status. I'm here to tell you it does matter, and I don't give a damn who you are. I don't give a damn how many followers you have. I don't give a damn how famous you are. I don't give a damn how much money you have. If you address the same people who supported you throughout all this time in this manner, I will look at you sideways. And I'll say, I don't think you deserve to receive all that love from all those people, man. And you gotta keep in mind, this is not about these individual fans who kind of clap back a little bit themselves, especially Daily Taylor, right? This is about what the outlook towards the rest of your fans has to be. Now that I've seen that Doja is discomfortable talking to her fans this way, I'm going to say that I don't think she cares about them at all. She's obviously disconnected from her audience, and it's sad. What do you want me to say? It ain't about lying to them by saying that you love them. It's about showing them a little love back. I mean, a little I love you too wouldn't hurt.
It's not about
just want to let y'all know that nobody's bulletproof in this world. Every celebrity can eventually become irrelevant because life is very long. How many famous people has there not been in history that you just don't hear about now? A lot of them work regular jobs, believe it or not. Ain't nothing wrong with working a regular job. I'm trying to make a point. A lot of them are has-beens. They don't have careers anymore for whatever reason. You don't stay hot forever. That's just reality. And I say that to say Doja Cat is not bulletproof. Nobody is too good to fall off. Life will humble your ass.
unless you humble yourself first. Don't think you can address people in any
That
kind
was
of
a
way and they'll
bar.
stick around forever. Eventually people grow up and they realize that they're not getting embraced. And the next thing you know, they'll take their hard-earned money and their attention and energy elsewhere and spend it where it's reciprocated. They might become a Swiftie, voice crack. They might become a Swiftie. They might become a Barb. What they won't be, however, is a kitten, because the kittens are clearly getting treated like garbage. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just want to use this opportunity to say that if you've ever supported me in any kind of way, just know that I love you dearly. I'm not saying that to
Is this
sound
the
holier
end?
than thou. I'm saying that because I
video?
vividly remember working in that call center over 7 years ago, getting disrespected every single day by miserable people on the phone, and now I don't have to put up with that shit because of you. So if you ever see me on the street and you show me love, which that's not likely yet, if you ever send me a message showing me love, I'll gladly show you love back, because I'm not trying to go back to that damn call center. On the road though, it's not hard to say I love you. It doesn't cost anything. It's free. And if someone supports me, I love them with all my fucking heart. It's really sad to see Doja Cat exhibiting this type of
And you're
behavior.
like,
I hope she gets it
kind and
together. If I was a
grateful
Doja Cat fan,
and
what I would do is
sweet.
take my support, time, attention, and energy elsewhere. And if someone doesn't welcome you with open arms by showing you that they appreciate the support and they love you, just go where you're treated the best and you won't have to put up with that person. That's all. Anyway, do me a favor, like the video before you leave. You literally made it this far. You can't just leave without liking.
That's the end of the video, guys, as you can tell, obviously. Thank you for watching and see you on the next one.